Let's review Overpass the hash and pass the ticket attacks. Overpass the hash is an extension of pass the hash attack. Pass the hash is a technique in which an attacker compromises a host and gets local admin access, then steals an NTLM hash and uses it to move laterally, authenticating to remote hosts and services through NTLM, in search of either target resources or privileged accounts that can lead to a domain compromise. In Overpass the hash, instead of using a stolen NTLM hash for authentication, an attacker uses either RC4 or AES hash to obtain valid TGT and service tickets, which can be either injected into local sessions or exported and reused on other hosts. Attackers also use a technique called pass the ticket, in which they steal tickets from local cache, inject these into their own sessions, and then access resources or move laterally, compromising other hosts and stealing more tickets in an attempt to access target resources or compromise the entire domain. Pass the hash is limited to NTLM, but provides more persistence as the hash changes only when the associated password changes. Overpass the hash and pass the ticket provide limited persistence, since the tickets expire after 10 hours by default, although they can be renewed for up to 7 days. With admin access, an attacker can steal credentials from several locations on the computer, including the Security Accounts Manager database, Local Security Authority Subsystem Process Memory, Domain Active Directory database, the Credential Manager store, and LSA secrets in the registry. A logon through a tool such as Mimikatz using a stolen hash will generate a user log event on the local host with ID 4624 and logon type 9, which is a new credential logon type. Pass and overpass the hash and pass the ticket attacks can be detected through Sysmon by monitoring and alerting on process access events initiated by tools used for manipulating credentials, such as Mimikatz. Many endpoint protection solutions can detect access to LSASS and manipulation of credentials. If we inspect the Kerberos cache during an ongoing attack involving tickets, we will see tickets issued for legitimate users being associated with an attacker session. To prevent pass the hash, overpass the hash, and pass the ticket attacks, we should configure Credential Guard to protect credentials stored in local memory, and also Remote Guard and network-level authentication to protect credentials on remote hosts. We should limit the user and service accounts privileges and prevent privileged users from logging on to less secure hosts. For example, domain admins to member servers and workstations, or server admins to workstations. We should use local administrator password solution to prevent reuse of local admin credentials and deny local admin accounts network login. We should make sure that privileged users are members of protected users group, which prevents them from using NTLM, and we should also disable NTLM for services where possible. We should deny highly privileged accounts internet access, use network zoning and host-based firewalls to prevent lateral movement, and patch operating systems and applications timely and on a regular basis.